Yeah, look, in this crazy video right here, cops had no idea that this man that they talking to is about to be murdered.
Stop shaking, Jesus. Okay, the officer said it.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, something's kind of funky about Tom.
It's October 26th, 2017. Akron police respond to a call about an altercation placed by this man. But based on the victim's description, officers zero in on the wrong suspect. 2 weeks later, that same caller is found gunned down outside a convenience store. There are no witnesses, no weapon on scene, just a frozen patch of spit on the sidewalk and an unclaimed cell phone.
Yeah.
That what I thought was a blood trail, it's something different.
Okay.
Over here along the side here?
Well, that phone over there is kind of strange. That's exhaust, yeah.
Eventually, surveillance footage reveals two men stalking the victim. But the deeper investigators dig, the more disturbing the story becomes. And as detectives hit wall after wall with the suspects, a surprise voice from inside a jail cell delivers the final twist over the petty motive that no one saw coming.
But you know this ain't gonna help you. Because we got multiple people telling us that Rolly did it, Rolly did it, Rolly did it.
Like in the letter? No, I'm gonna tell these people my name's on the police. I please, and I want to get killed.
That's not.
On the evening of November 16th, 2017, Akron police officers are dispatched to reports of a shooting near a local convenience store. But what they don't realize is that this incident is only the first thread in a deeply disturbing case that would soon rattle the entire department.
Oh my gosh, I can't stop shaking, Jesus. Okay, the officer said it.
Oh boy.
18 is going to be a 22.
The officers immediately notice that the victim is bleeding heavily from the head after being shot multiple times. A neon safety vest clings to his body, suggesting he may have just finished a shift at work. He appears to be a black male, likely between 45 and 50 years old. Beyond that, there are no other clear details. As EMS arrives to administer life-saving aid, the officers turn their attention to the scene, beginning what will become a very long night.
Okay, 12.
Go back that way, don't come through here.
Given the busy area around the neighborhood, investigators work quickly to block off the entire scene to preserve any potential evidence. While most focus on securing the perimeter, others begin knocking on doors, searching for witnesses, and trying to identify the callers who reported the horrifying crime.
Units reference to 33, we do have a suspect description. We got a black male, had on a dark coat, dark pants, and the soles of his shoes were red.
Officers don't know it yet, but this odd detail about the shoes opens the door to a twisted web of conspiracies they never see coming.
Yeah, 23, let us know where the caller is.
Units now reference a 33-year-old witness is going to be at those antique stores across from the Bible.
The team learns that the first person to report the incident is an antique store owner across the street who had witnessed the suspect running away.
Well, you called it in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There was another person.
So how long after it happened did you call it in? Immediately? 15,
Probably not even a minute.
30 seconds to a minute? Any direction? No.
So, there were like 4 or 5 shots. I just heard pop, 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 pop. And I'm like, Joe, was that gunshot? He's like, sure did sound like it. And right then, I was sitting back in my dad's spot. Right then, I just looked, and I could see someone running from Bajo down the sidewalk. They were taller, black eye. His shoes, like on the bottom of his shoes, they were red. I remember seeing them because he was running.
Shirt, pants, heavy, skinny?
He was thin.
Okay.
Taller.
Which way did he go? South. He went all the way down.
With no firearm found at the scene, and a witness confirming that the suspect fled, the urgency to locate him intensifies. By this point, as the EMS prepares to transfer the victim to the hospital, the outlook on his survival doesn't look too hopeful.
This Doesn't look like it happened here. It looks like he came running from across the street.
One in the head.
Yeah,
If family shows up down there and you start having an issue, just ask for more units done.
Got one of them.
He had a wallet or anything on him? Find out who he is.
yeah. What'd you do with the wallet?
I gave it to back.
Before the victim is taken to the hospital, officers identify him as 57-year-old Derek Alexander. As they turn their attention to searching the crime scene for evidence, a few solid theories begin to circulate within the team.
Hey, let's start looking for casings. Yeah. So try and spread out. We don't know. I mean, obviously it was.
How do you start to run over here?
Well, maybe the shots were started over here, and then they ran. And, yeah.
That what I thought was a blood trail. It's something different.
You see any blood over there, Balastic?
I don't know, I'm just trying to get this taped off.
It looks like I don't know, there's some kind of liquid trail that goes across the street. Up there, I don't know if it's blood. I'm gonna grab my flashlight.
Probably come running right through here. No, I didn't.
So you almost walked.
Oh.
Almost walked up in here. That sounds like Trimble or some blood.
Oh yeah, I saw his hat. Was that his hat laying there?
His hat, and then there's a pile of fucking brains.
Man.
So, dude, to knock someone's brains out like that, I think it's up close and personal.
Yeah.
Like maybe he shot and then followed behind him and came up and popped him.
Yeah, if his brains and shit are out, it's definitely up close and personal.
So he probably shot him, and then because those cards are laying spat all over the ground. He must have dropped them. You know what I mean, like running or something. If those were his.
Yeah, man.
Get hit.
Yeah.
It's just weird that they're there.
Maybe he hustled somebody in a card game. For real.
But despite these theories, officers have no evidence leading directly to the suspect or the motive behind his vile crime. As they strategize to cover more ground, one of them is about to find their first solid piece of evidence.
It's on. Right here.
A phone, broken phone.
Wait, did they see the suspect going that way?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, because that's where I found that phone at. Maybe that was his phone. He dropped it. Yeah, it was on.
What was it?
We didn't fuck with it. It's still up there. It's laying down. It's on too. It's right next to our car over here. It's like right through the puddle. Be his phone then. And then the water's kind of splashed. None of us walked through that, I don't believe. I went and looked all through the parking lot, around the building and shit. I didn't see anything else.
Soon, one of the other officers makes a puzzling discovery. And while it doesn't draw attention like the cell phone, it will eventually become the turning point in the investigation.
Yeah.
That what I thought was a blood trail. It's something different.
Okay.
Over here along the side here?
Well, that phone over there is kind of strange. That's exhaust, yeah.
What the officer initially believes to be the victim's blood turns out to be somebody's spit. A seemingly minor detail, but this single swab of frozen saliva would ultimately become the undeniable piece of forensic evidence that would condemn the shooter. Since it's found near the victim, officers assume that it might be his, but they decide to swab it for DNA testing anyway. At this point, officers have two pieces of evidence: an absconding suspect and no witnesses. As Akron police detectives arrive on scene, the team begins reviewing surveillance footage from nearby stores, while other officers continue searching for shell casings and speaking with neighborhood residents.
Hey, Joe, the police are here and they want to review some footage, so you might want to come down.
How you doing? Anybody happen to hear or see anything?
All I heard, I was in my room unpacking. All I heard is a series of gunshots, maybe 4, maybe 3. And then I told my children to get down, and everything went quiet. So I got up and I looked out my front window, and I seen a lady. She was kind of trying to run up the street. And then I looked over, and that body was on the ground. And I didn't believe it was a body, so I came outside, And that man was laying over there on that ground dead.
Okay.
Or alive, I don't know.
You say you saw a female?
Yeah, I don't know where she went to. It was just like she heard the shots, or maybe they were shooting in front of her and she was just trying to get the hell away.
Okay. Do you happen to know where she ran to? She just ran this way?
She just ran up the street. Everything happened so fast I wasn't even paying no attention to see which direction she went.
That's okay. No. Do you recall by chance what she was wearing? I know it's kind of dark out here now.
No, the only thing I know is it was a coat and a hat. And she had a bag or work bag or something, like she had just got off of work. Maybe she was getting off the bus or coming from the the gas station.
Okay.
I don't know if she was on that side, but she hauled ass.
As officers speak with more residents, they hear more accounts about a woman who allegedly may have been at the scene when the shots were fired. These details raise more questions than answers.
Did you happen to see or hear anything that happened?
I heard a girl screaming, and it was like, "Could somebody please help?" And I heard pow, 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 3 times. And so it was very close to my house.
Yeah.
That's why I called you guys.
Oh, you called, okay.
Yes. Because people, my dog was scared, I was scared. And I'm not lying. I know the difference between firework and shotgun.
Right.
While officers continue speaking with the residents in a breakthrough lead, they stumble upon people who knew the victim, Derek, but point them straight to his home.
I thought it might have been a male named Derek.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. I heard somebody told me, they said, "Oh, I think Derek got killed."
Yeah.
And he lives on the top floor,
the very first
on the end.
Okay. How were you? Who told you that, or how were you able to come to that?
One of the guys, they speak out here. The kids.
Yeah.
They went by. One of them went by and said, "I said, what's going on?" They said, "Oh, Derek got killed." And I know who Derek is because the kids call him the Candyman.
Right.
Because he gives all the kids candy, you know.
That's what I said.
And he's a nice guy. He's just started a new job.
Okay.
He always comes over and says hi to me.
I'm gonna see maybe if I can eliminate Derek as being our victim.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay.
I'm really sorry to hear about it if it was him.
Thank you.
Because he was a decent guy.
But he didn't have any issues.
No, the only thing that he messed with the girls. Okay. The working girls.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, the only thing he had was his habit was weed. Okay. Which half of these, 90, I should say 95% of the people have it.
Right.
Yeah. I don't mess with him.
Since Derek often hired paid services from women to spend the night, was it possible that one of them was with him during the shooting? Or could it have been connected to his substance use? As the questions piled up, the officer regroups with the unit to share the new information. And in an unexpected turn, one of the officers suddenly recalls responding to a call at Derek's home just 2 weeks before the shooting.
What's his name?
Derek Alexander.
Yeah, it looks about right.
2 weeks earlier, on the evening of October 26, 2017, Akron police officers had responded to Derek's residence after he called 911, reporting someone breaking down his front door, fighting with him, and demanding money. The responding officer was wearing a body camera, which recorded the following conversation with Derek.
Now walk me through what exactly happened.
Okay, he comes up here, knocks on the door. I come and open up the door. He says, "You got my money." I said, "I'll have what I'm going to give you Friday." And he said, "You're going to give me $100. I said, "No, that wasn't what I owed you. I don't owe you $100.
Wait, so you know who this is? This isn't a random person?
No, it's just some guy I see out here in the neighborhood. I don't know his name. I mean, he knows my family. He knows my sisters and brothers. Now, if I talk to one of them, they could tell me his name and whatnot. I call one of them later and try to find out what his name is, but they know him. I don't know him.
Yeah, let's try to find out who he is. So you borrowed money from him?
Right.
And he came to ask for the money.
And he's gonna try put interest on it.
Okay. And then what happened?
Well, during that we tussled and fighting and tussling, and then I got him out of here.
Okay, how did that start?
He pushed me. He told me what I owed him, and I told him I wasn't gonna give him that, and he pushed me.
Okay.
So that's when it got started. I pushed him back.
Okay, you push him back.
Right. Then we get into a scuffle. Right.
Okay. So after the scuffle, you shove him out the door, or what happened?
Shove him out the door.
Okay. And then he takes off, and you don't see which way he went.
Back then, Derek had been too vague about the suspect's description, making it impossible for police to locate him. But now, given how things ended up for Derek, there is a strong chance that the same person may have shot him, as officers confirmed that the man living in the apartment is indeed the victim. A chilling update comes in from the hospital. Derek is gone. With that, the case shifts instantly from a shooting to a full-blown homicide investigation, and the hunt for his killer takes on a whole new urgency.
When did it not become a homicide? If I can recall correctly, I already said it was brain matter, and it would look like it was up close and personal. You said a pile of it, so it's a homicide from the beginning.
On the other hand, another unit, along with the detectives, has been retracing Derek's path home, pinpointing every nearby store with surveillance cameras that might hold crucial evidence.
Hey, how you doing? You have cameras here? Huh? You have cameras here? Yeah. 21. Somebody got shot, right? Right there, did you hear it?
Yeah, 33. Our views are like we just cover our parking lot, store, and
so what it
this is the only part of it you can see.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing in the inside.
Okay.
Detectives request surveillance footage from nearby stores, hoping to trace Derek's movements and, with luck, catch a glimpse of the shooter if he was anywhere near him. As the primary investigation at the crime scene wraps up, detectives face a daunting task. There are threads pointing to Derek's involvement with paid services and substance use, the mysterious phone and frozen spit found near his body, and the earlier altercation with a man demanding money. But so far, they have no visual of the shooter and no clear motive. To dig deeper into Derek's life, detectives turn to his sister, Carla, hoping that she can help connect the missing pieces.
Right, that's what I'm kind of noticing. He worked every day. He had his own stuff, but he was messing with them working girls off the street. So I'm feeling some type of way, like one of them might have set him up with something. I don't know. I mean, there's so many different stuff that they saying, but I just want to know when you get them in custody.
And I don't know, y'all. This the third time I done heard something about a girl. Like the third or fourth time I heard something about a girl, because you know the other lady said she seen a woman running down the street. She was like she was hauling out to there. So who was that? If I heard.
Will be at the court hearing. Okay. Yes, and I am.
Do you know of any of the ladies of the night that he was associating with, or anybody who he?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
Veronica, the two twins, the two twins. I mean, April.
Was any of them staying?
All of them. All of them is whores.
Right.
Well, he would let them come there and change clothes and shit. You know, shit like that.
Right. Was he dabbling in?
Not to the streets.
Was he dabbling in any drugs? Like, was he doing drugs or selling drugs, anything like that?
All of them was.
But I mean, Derek himself.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear anything about him owing anybody any money or anything like that?
I heard it was about 40. I heard that. I've heard so many different things that I really don't know because I don't know.
Detectives find out that one of the twins that Derek is associated with is called Jane. Something about that name catches their attention. They run her through the database, identify her, and bring her in for an interview. What she knows about Derek's world on the streets and where she was the night he was killed could be the key to unlocking the entire case.
We just want to talk to you because we hope that maybe you know something.
Okay.
Derek Alexander.
Okay.
He was a friend of yours?
Yes.
How long have you known him?
About a year or so.
About a year or so.
Yeah.
You guys are just friends?
Yeah, we're friends. I come up there and we drink beer and sit and talk and I go.
You know what happened to him, right?
Yeah. I was actually leaving the
and you're saying that you were at the store the day that he died?
I came out the store and I went over there and waited for my friend in the parking lot and I was gone. That's it. He picked me up at the Circle K.
At the store? And you remember seeing Derek or no?
Yeah, I seen him from the store. I was talking to my other friend. He was playing the lottery.
Okay.
Me and him was chit-chatting. He was playing the lottery. And I was asking him, you know, can I come back to his house and get a couple snacks from his house? And, you know, I
call him E. E?
Yeah.
You said E, like in the letter E?
No, I'm going to tell these people my name or nothing, please. I please, I want to get killed.
That's
no. That's not with you.
This is between the three of us.
The fact that Jane placed herself at the scene gives detectives a strong lead. Now that they know she was there, they need to determine whether she was simply a witness or directly involved in the crime.
No doubt.
Yeah, so like I said, I was over there talking to E, you know, and I heard the shots. Boom, boom, boom.
You were inside the store?
I was inside the store and I peeked down around the corner. I didn't see nothing.
Okay.
I went on to the circle. Okay.
You have no problems?
No.
With nobody? A fight, harsh words?
A fight, no.
No, I'm just...
Honestly, I don't...
We're just trying to grasp at some straw of why someone would have a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you seem to be a likable enough guy.
Yeah.
Like drinking, smoke, crack, whatever. Everybody does that. But I mean, no one has come up and said like, oh, he did this, or he ripped somebody off. And you heard shots. And then you walked out.
I walked out, I looked, I didn't see anything. I went across the street to the back, so okay.
Did you look up and down Oakdale, or just up and down?
I just looked, because at night time I can't really see. But my vision gets kind of blurry.
Okay.
And
no harsh words,
no. I didn't hear anything.
But you wouldn't be shocked if Derek owed somebody some money for...
No, it's not a shock. It's not a shock.
The only thing that detectives gather from Jane's interview is that Derek was getting substances on credit and owed money on the streets. While it's clear that Jane isn't the shooter, they can't ignore the possibility that she may have played a role in setting Derek up. With no solid evidence to prove her involvement, detectives let her go. For now. The surveillance footage from the store finally arrives, offering 5 different camera angles. Derek is easy to spot in the footage as his clothing makes him stand out. Shortly after, detectives notice 2 black males enter the store after him. What grabs their attention is how focused the 2 are on Derek, watching his every move. One of them keeps a close eye as Derek exits the store, clearly tracking which direction he takes. Moments later, that same man leaves the store, walking in Derek's direction, as if he has a purpose. The second suspect hustles, heading in the same direction. Less than a minute later, it seems the shots were fired. As detectives review the footage over and over again, a critical detail catches their eye. A glimpse of red shoes worn by one of the suspects.
Down the sidewalk, they were taller, black guy. His shoes, like on the bottom of his shoes, they were red. I remember seeing them because he was running.
Shirt, pants, heavy, skinny.
He was thin. Taller.
Which way did he go? South. He went all the way down.
Units 1 to 33, we do have a suspect description. We got a black male, had on a dark coat, dark pants, and the soles of his shoes were red.
They are now certain both men are involved in Derek's murder, and one of them is the shooter. But with time slipping away, they need to identify them quickly. Detectives pull stills of the 2 suspects from the video and circulate the photos among officers, hoping that someone might recognize one or both of them. But that's not all. In the surveillance footage, detectives also spot a black car pulling into the parking lot of the store and dropping Derek off. While Derek opens the passenger side door, he doesn't get out right away. Detectives now shift focus to identifying the person who dropped him off that night to get more information. Fortunately, the day after receiving the footage, Derek's cousin, Wayne, contacts detectives and tells him that he was the one who dropped Derek off at the store that night. Detectives bring Wayne to the station for an interview, hoping that he can provide something that leads them to the suspects.
First of all, sorry about your loss for meeting like this, but so you were the guy who dropped him off the night at the Bajo? Yeah.
Uniform cleaning place out at Barberton. I'm not sure.
Because he had a vest on.
Yeah.
Like a traffic vest type thing.
Well, he cleans uniforms. I guess I don't know how they do it out there.
Is it Barbara in there?
Yes.
As Wayne shares more information about Derek with the detectives, he drops a bombshell, revealing something shocking that Derek had told him the night he was murdered.
On the way home, he said, this guy this morning told me he was going to shoot me. I said, what? He said, this guy, when I left my apartment this morning to go to work at 5:30, he told me he was going to shoot me. And I said, and he asked me for a gun. And I told him, you guys had just took my gun lately. So he was like, I know he wanted a gun, so I didn't have a gun to give him. He said he asked his brother, but he said his brothers told him no. Anyway, he said, drop me off at the bow. Pulled in the bow, and the guy was standing there. He was like, and that's the guy right there that said he was going to do it, but he didn't point. He just said, that's the guy. And I said, who? Which one? Because it was two standing there. One guy was facing me, and the other guy had his back to us. And he said, that one right there. And I asked him, what's the guy in the gray hat? And he said,
This puts Wayne in a position to identify one of the two suspects who had threatened Derek that morning. And this person could possibly be the shooter.
My cousin, he asked me for some change or $1. He asked me for $1, and I just, before I could even say it, he had got out. And he, had left the car. And I'm like, why would you get out? And so, but it was females. It was like 5 females and then 2 guys standing there. So I went on and, pulled out the parking lot. And then from that point, I don't know what happened, but I guess he got shot right after then, pretty much, because it was like 5:30 when I dropped him.
Yeah. Did you get a look at these 2 individuals? Are these 2 looking like the one? That were standing outside the store?
This guy here, it could be him. I think it is, for sure. If he was one, that's the one, because that's his face, his round face. That guy there, he was at Circle K, because after I found out about it at like 11:30, I rode back down there. And he was at Circle K at the window on a bicycle.
This guy here?
That was the one that he had said that was going to shoot him.
When Wayne looks at the images, he identifies the suspect wearing the gray headband as the man that Derek said had threatened him. However, Derek hadn't shared any other details with him.
Main dress?
I asked him, he said he didn't know. And then, I asked him who was he, and he said he didn't know his name. And I was like, well.
Do you know a street name or anything? Give you a nickname or anything?
He didn't give me no name at all. He just said, that guy right there. And I didn't buy, him getting out like that. I just figured, it would be another day.
Yeah, because why would he get out?
Right. Yeah. And then if it was just over a few dollars, if you asked, he just asked for $1. I just told him, I said, man, he got out. Like, man, he got out, but it was, I don't know. If he'd have said it was over some money, I would have said, here, take it. Leave him alone, because he work every day. He got kids, grandkids.
Detectives now strongly suspect that the motive could be money that Derek owed one or more people, and it led to deadly consequences. At this point, the investigators have 2 suspects, but they still don't know whether the man in the red shoes or the one in the gray headband pulled the trigger. All they know is that witnesses placed both suspects at key moments, and the mystery of who killed Derek is only growing deeper. One of the detectives recognizes the man with the red shoes as Dexter Moore. Investigators check the system and discover that there's a probation violation warrant out for his arrest. Officers are immediately dispatched to pick him up.
Half that story he told Detective Bell was bullshit.
Believe it or not, I didn't see him do it.
I don't believe it.
I didn't see you do it before, and everything I told you, you look at the tape, you see exactly how.
Oh, we've looked at the tape a bunch of times. All right, Dexter.
Dude, that happened. Okay.
Dexter.
Just as slow. You just slow and caught up. Your brain on you. You're a Neanderthal. Like people, man. don't see no hope in life. See how big, how many pairs of clothes was y'all wearing just outside at the gas station chilling, being dirty?
I don't think you've done anything wrong, but I don't want to go down this path. Right. You can be a witness or a suspect. All right? No, you can't. You can be a witness or a suspect. Yeah.
4 days before this interview, Dexter had shown up at the department to speak with detectives. But the detective he spoke with wasn't assigned to this case. Taking advantage of the situation, Dexter gave a version of events that painted him only as a witness to the crime, and then walked out of the station. By the way, if you're finding this video interesting so far, please do us a favor. Hit subscribe and help us get to 1 million subscribers.
Whoever that detective is the worst detective of all detective. I don't know, man. Because that just made me so mad. So you let him get out and do that fake performance, this Mickey Mouse Clubhouse performance, and just get away with it, right? What kind of detective are you? You the worst detective ever.
Now, let's dive back in.
All right. So you came down and talked to Detective Bell about your boy, Rolly. What's his name?
I don't know.
Dexter.
I never said that was my boy.
Dexter.
I didn't see him before. Same.
I ain't accused you of killing nobody.
Oh, okay.
Did you kill anybody?
No, hell no.
Did you shoot the dude?
No.
Okay. But we're going to have to come to a little bit of understanding of that story, because some of that story is bullshit.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Now, you ever heard a story, the phrase, up to no good?
Yep.
Okay. When a reasonable person watches that video from the Baja, you spent a lot of time there. You know how many cameras they got.
Yeah.
A reasonable person watches that video and watch you and Raleigh, it sure as fuck looks like you're up to no good. I'm going to tell you that flat out. Okay? Now, you want to think back to what happened that afternoon.
Okay.
Think back.
Okay.
You're outside the store, you go in the store, you're eyeballing that motherfucker, you're eyeballing.
Now, I'm not saying, now you look, when I was outside the store material, I was right to Poppy go in. I go in, because I know the girl that's working in, I know her. I know the other dude, he's been knowing me since I was young.
As Dexter once again tries to present an alternate story to prove his innocence, detectives now have enough evidence to corner him. And they begin doing exactly that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's
Do you remember what kind of shoes you were wearing that day?
What kind of shoes I had on? Let me see.
If you remember.
I think I had some Nikes on.
Okay. Do you know what color the soles are?
Of my shoes?
Yes, sir. On the Nikes.
Probably black. Okay. Probably black.
Maybe red. Could they be red?
Sole of my shoes.
The soles.
Yeah. If they red, the top was red. If the bottom of the shoes was red, because I had some gray shoes. If the bottom of the shoes was red, they was gray, and the back of them was black with a red Nike sign. If the bottom of the shoe red, because them the only ones I got. I got some black ones, and I
think you had the one with the red sole.
As detectives press Dexter for information, he tells them that the other suspect he was with that night is called Rolly.
Did you know the guy got killed?
No.
You didn't know?
No.
You know what his name is?
No. I didn't know him at all. I mean, I linger around there, but I done heard some of the.
I mean, that's fine.
I done heard some of the people like my one girl that I used to talk to that I talked to whatever.
That's a lie. No girl want to talk to you. Lock them up.
I think that was like her cousin or something like that.
Rolly. I can't really fucking say that right.
I mean, yeah, I guess he did know him. They argued a little bit. I guess they argued. I guess he said, "Oh, Rolly." You know what I'm saying? $2 or whatever. But other than that, I left. I pulled. They get to arguing. They about to fuss. I'm out there. I'm on parole. And probation. So we in front of the store or whatever. He's like, let's dude owe me $2. They argue, whatever. I guess dude smoked crack or whatever. Whatever the case might be. Dude, I seen dude when he walked up. This dude on the money. They arguing or whatever. I go in and see what's going on. Look, I ain't not gonna lie to you. See when I'm in the store. I go in there. Okay. I leave back out. Come back in. I'm lingering around because I just bought some stuff. I just came out of it. If you see, I had some chips. I had some chips. Black coat on. Coat right there. That coat I had on. I think I had that on already. And I had the chips right there. Boom. I get the chips. They arguing whatever. They talking whatever. They go this way. They walk that way. I'll walk that way. I leave. I'm talking to one of the twins. They little crackheads to be around. I talk to one of them about. I go my way. Then you know when I go this way. Do. Oh, what the fuck? Everybody just scattered around. There's nobody around. Dude laying on the ground. I go past dude. I go up past that way and get up out of there. That's the last time that, it's like, yeah, about a week or two.
For the rest of the interrogation, Dexter continues to downplay his role in the crime and offers no additional information about Roley.
You ever seen Raleigh with a gun?
No. Be weird. I don't know who would get that motherfucker gun. Hell no.
Guns are easy.
I mean, it is, but it ain't I never seen one. I wouldn't think he knew how to use them.
How well you know Roley? How well you know?
I know him from being around there. I've seen him around on Oakdale and shit before.
You got boys hanging out all the time or what?
No, we don't hang out.
Lightweight hang out?
If I come down that way, I see you be right there. Oh, what's up? Get your cigarette tomorrow, like that. But you ain't about to come to my house. I ain't going to your house. You ain't getting my car. I ain't getting yours. Now I catch you around in the area. Then yeah, you got one of them this area type.
Where's he stay at? Where's he been staying?
Nah, let's say I don't know where he stayed. I see him with the same shit on all the goddamn time. He had the same shit.
He's probably kind of a vagrant.
Yeah, on everything. I don't know where he stayed. I ain't never been to his house.
You know his real name?
No, I know him by Roley.
Detectives have enough evidence against Dexter, but Roley still remains unidentified. Back at the crime scene, officers had recovered a phone that was submitted to the forensics team. After extracting the data, investigators find a lead, as everything points to a man named Jerry Alford. His image is released to the media.
He looked like he did it. Yeah, you look like you did it. But you ain't even cut your facial hair. You bogus. Haircut weak, facial hair weak, mustache garbage. You did it. They both did it, but he did it.
Media under the wanted section. And in a stunning twist, Jerry eventually turns himself in after seeing that there's a warrant out for his arrest. But what he has to say is far from what the detectives expect.
Jerry! Roley! Oh, he's got sleep apnea. Hey!
Yeah.
Jerry! Wake up, my man! How you doing? Detective Dunn, this is Detective Hammond. You got sleep apnea, don't you? A little tired? Huh? Okay, I'm going to read you this first. I'm going to go over this first, and then we'll get into what we're going to talk about, all right? Okay? You understand? You with me? The night of the 16th. November 16th.
I don't know what happened.
Come on, Gary.
Don't.
Gary, we have you on video.
I was there, but I ain't do nothing shit. I ain't saying I wasn't at the store.
So what time were you at the store? Let's go there.
I was at that store all day that day. I kept going back and forth. So, I mean,
okay.
Pick a time.
Okay. What time were you there last?
Oh, shit. I came up there, no, I came there after that too, I think. But I came there when the police was outside.
Just like Dexter, Jerry also places himself inside the store, claiming that he was merely a witness, someone who arrived at the scene after the shooting had already taken place.
I was by myself, and there was a bunch of people outside. I mean, I was by myself. I wasn't with nobody.
Okay. But you know this ain't gonna help you. Because we got multiple people telling us that Roley did it. Roley did it. Roley did it.
Do it.
So this is your time to help yourself by telling us what happened.
I don't know what happened.
Roley, you know what happened. Come on.
I don't know what happened.
Something happened.
No, I don't know no Derek.
You don't know Derek at all?
No.
Derek didn't owe you money?
No.
You don't know Derek Alexander?
No.
The man that you are charged with killing, you telling me you don't know him?
I don't know him. I might have seen him.
You're gonna go with the turtle defense. You're gonna stick your head in the sand and hope that it works out, which is a bad idea. You don't know Derek Alexander.
I just told you I don't know the man. I might have seen him, but I don't know him.
He didn't owe you money.
He don't owe me no money.
You weren't going around telling people that he owed you money.
No.
Even as detectives lay out a pile of evidence implicating him, Jerry continues to deny any involvement in the crime.
Witnesses, we have physical evidence.
Well, take me to the counter, man. Give me a lawyer.
Nothing else to say.
All right. All right. All right.
Trying to tell you shit. I ain't doing shit.
Well, it's cool. It ain't personal. We're just doing our job, Jerry. Just trying to help you out.
Well, you ain't listening to me, so there's nothing to talk about. From that store, and I was looking for my phone because I had lost it. But other than that, shit, I don't know what happened, man. Shit. I come back up there. I'll go catch my plane and buy me some smoke. I come back, shit, this is a motherfucking crime scene. Somebody got shot. I'm like, what the fuck? Man, who the fuck shot somebody? Them little dudes? Must have been them little niggas shot him, not me. I'm like, oh, kill nobody, bro.
Why you go by Rolly? Why you go by Rolly? Just.
Detectives now know that both Jerry and Dexter are involved in Derek's murder, but they still don't know who pulled the trigger, or if the motive was truly just about money. It is then that detectives receive a surprise visit from an inmate named Tyrone, who claims to have crucial information about the case.
I'm home, I'm sorry. Damn, man, I'm supposed to be claustrophobia up in here, man. They ain't take a piss, take a shit.
They didn't let you do nothing?
Yeah, sit here and pop.
Oh, we're gonna let you go. What, you go piss or something? You good?
Shit. You stop with that, man. They said, man, I'm about to shoot this dude. I mean, I only about to shoot because I didn't believe you.
Mm-hmm.
He said, they do that first, it'll probably be an old deal. This dude named Gary. I said, man, they didn't do. I said, I'm thinking he playing so short, and the pistols are 38 long with 4 bullets in it. I said, really, that dude, no, he ain't did nothing to you because all he do is go to work. He did all high stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, man, dude ain't doing along. That dude ain't messing with you, you know, because I never seen him get into an altercation with nobody. He might argue with you and fuss at you, but of that, right. He goes to work, gets a little girl bring him to his room.
He's 57 years old.
Yeah, and I said,
he's an adult. He don't need to be ain't got time for all that.
Yes, I said, man, because where we're standing at is an alley that I built in his apartment, and if he come out, he can't see you. It looked like it's just a driveway, but really it's the alley goes to the street called Bulge.
Yeah, I know that.
So I'm standing there talking to the dude. I said, man, well, you ain't gonna shoot that dude. He said, yeah, look at this. And put the 4 bullets in it. I said, man, don't do that to that dude, man. That dude ain't, you know, he's not your average street guy that just run the streets and just do dirt shit. And so I'm shooting his ass at night. So this dude named Rolly. So I'm sitting there waiting. I'm like telling him about the situation. I said, man, I was a kind of friend of mine. We wasn't really close, but I've been knowing him over 20 years. You know, the dude named Rolly. So I said, man, so I'm telling him about the situation. I said, man, dude told me he's gonna shoot me 4 times with a 38. And they said the other day he just got shot. You know?
Yeah, 16.
16. I got it here. I think I got arrested Wednesday.
Tyrone says that he saw Rolly pull a firearm 2 days earlier near Derek's apartment and told him that he was there to kill him. This information proves crucial, as the bullets recovered from Derek's body match the type of firearm that Tyrone describes. The final piece of evidence that sealed Jerry's fate came in the DNA results from the spit found near Derek's body. It tested positive for Jerry. Though he never admits to any involvement, the spit confirms his presence at the crime scene, possibly even spitting on Derek as he lay there dying. Investigators now confirm that Jerry shot Derek 4 times over a debt. But what truly rattles them is that he was killed over just $60. A human life taken over pocket change. On April 17, 2019, nearly 2 years after Derek's murder, the jury found Jerry Alford guilty of murder. He was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 21 years. As for Dexter Moore, he was also found guilty and sentenced to 6 years for complicity to commit felonious assault and obstructing justice. If you think this case was horrific, you need to check out.
You wanna know what I think? His ego looking ass. He the one who had it premeditated. You could tell by his haircut. I don't play games, so I need that $60. And then he was already broke, so that $60 is like $600,000 to him. So y'all gotta put that into play. That $60 can take him a long way. That's a shower for the night. It looked like he was dirty. That's a haircut, cause it looked. Lord knows he needed one. That's some clippers. Like, yeah, guilty, man. What y'all think? Y'all agree with how long he got? The little. Oh, look, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think the other dude had something to do with the shooting, but he knew something about it. So he should have got at least a good 8. But 6 cool. 6 cool, because he gonna learn his lesson on being a lookout. It ain't like y'all young anyway. Y'all dumb. Y'all finna be in there riding y'all life away. You better hope that you don't run into the wrong person in there. Because your time will get cut short real quick, man. Real quick. But yeah, $60 is crazy, though. You just cut them off, y'all. They over $60, you might just cut them off. But in this case, they home. I don't know if he was homeless, but he looked homeless. Had to be homeless with that haircut. But hey, I guess he had a house, so he just lived the way he do. But $60 ain't worth it, y'all. It ain't worth it. So now he in jail for the next 21 years. That's if he even deemed fit in 21 years. So yeah. I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here. It's been a long one. This right here was crazy. It threw me off. But $60, you did all that over $60. Then you spit. I know you you spit in the ground, try to act like you was hard. You dropped your phone. You did everything wrong. You are the worst criminal of all time. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here.